why it's becoming very, very hard to watch professional sports, any of them, where sports betting or gambling has gone. You know, in my college years, I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you that I used to bet on football games. Now I'm 48, 5 children, and people always say, "Oh, get a job," and I got a job. It's my lunch break. I did my share of betting, plenty of it, and got myself in many a holes, right? Current sports betting, if you really look at it, has gotten to the point where you get notifications on your phone, bling, bling, bling. You can bet on receivers to get over 3 catches or under 3 catches, or you can bet on basketball players to, shoot the ball 12 times over and under, or you can bet on this soccer player to score, 1 goal or under, 1 or none, etc. So So you look, pardon me, so you look today in the news, and here's this big thing about the mob being wrapped up with players like Chauncey Billups. Didn't Chauncey Billups win a championship with the Pistons? Am I wrong here? I don't follow too much basketball, but I did way back in the day, and I think Chauncey was with the Pistons, Lambeer, Isaiah, I think, but I may be wrong, so don't kill me if I'm wrong there. But when you see, like, let's just say there's a quarterback for a football team, and you get your DraftKings or whatever it is, I didn't even mention names. And you can bet on the quarterback to get over 50 yards rushing, right? And then the mob is tied to obviously gambling. I mean, ask Vegas or Atlantic City, but I think both of those places are struggling pretty tough. But I think the online betting is like blowing up through the roof, right? So if you were the one controlling the house per se, and you had 1 million people that bet $100 that, I'm making up a name, no wrongdoing, but let's just say the quarterback Lamar Jackson, who runs the ball all the time. Most quarterbacks will sit back and throw. So let's just say, not knocking on Lamar, he's a fine athlete, but let's just say there was $10 billion betting on Lamar Jackson was going to run the ball for over 50 yards. Now, if he was playing a game where it was his best interest to sit back in the pocket and throw the ball to a receiver, he's probably still going to try to run the ball for 100 yards because probably the La Cosa Nostra that's been called out now probably called him up, was like, "Yo, I'll give you $500 million if you just run more than 50 yards, In other words, let the house win, go the other way." Or if you think, I don't know, pick a quarterback. If you think XYZ quarterback is going to throw less than 2 touchdowns, and you can get a hold of that quarterback and say, "I'll pay you more than your contract because everybody's betting against you if you can throw more than 2 touchdowns, then this athlete is going to be paid to throw dingers all day, and he's going to try." Like sports betting and sports gambling has ruined professional sports. And getting into the college ranks these days too, you bet on college too. Think about this, wake up, it's rigged.